See, if I want to teach my kids, nowadays English is really required, right? So that also is another reason why I'm working on my English skill early.
You're so confident. You're speaking so naturally.
I don't know how to keep others engaged in the conversation. I'm not good at it. That is the main reason I don't start conversation.
Okay, and you know what? Earlier, I was also not good at that, and I can see that you're not initiating it. I'm trying to speak more. You should have to host. He said, I'm coming on your channel. You should be the host here, and you should initiate the conversation.
See, this is the best quality I can say every YouTuber may need. They can ask different questions and they know how to keep the conversation more attractive. That's the best quality that I'm really want, that I'm looking for. Once I go, I feel that, okay, I have received that quality. Definitely, I will start a channel. And
And if you will keep doing it for a few months, you will become habitual of initiating the conversation or hosting a conversation. Ultimately, I love the conversation we had, and it's really fruitful. And I feel really confident when I share something like my personal point of view.
start.
Yeah, let's start. So, very good afternoon, Shakira Hashik ji. How are you doing?
Yeah, good morning, Karishma. I'm fine, going on fine. What about you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. How are you doing? It's been long time that we are connecting again.
Yeah, it's been quite a long time. Really, I wish to talk to you. I want to talk to you, but no, nowadays I don't talk on YouTube. That is the reason I don't connect to people. But today I saw your message on Skype group. Then I thought, okay, I can have a conversation with you. That is the only reason.
I still remember the last conversation we had. It was really amazing. People appreciated you a lot for your English, that you are speaking really nice. So why do you feel hesitation now? What happened?
I don't know. Still, I don't, not quite frequent on YouTube, but really I want to have. So sooner or later, sometimes I may start talking on YouTube. But now, wait, now see, anyway, I want to talk to you. So
Oh,
I
that's
decided
nice.
today and have a conversation.
So, so
So how,
kind of you that you want to talk to me, and that's why you are creating this video conversation, though you are not comfortable creating it. Thank you so much.
yeah, I used to watch your video quite frequently, and I like your aura and your approach towards the learners. So that's the reason I want to appreciate you.
Thank you
So
so
tell me,
much.
how's everything going on your end?
Everything is going great. You might have seen in my videos, I'm an open book for everyone.
That's what
Whenever
I
I connect,
do.
yeah, I tell everything about me, what's going on. But you are new to me because it's been long time. I haven't watched any of your video for quite long. I have seen some of your videos with other YouTubers as well. And but from last few days, I haven't seen you anywhere. So you tell me, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm also fine, going on fine. And my kids now, they went to school and now they are in 10th grade. So I'm busy with my kids and their studies. And you know
Okay.
how the homemaker, how their life would be.
Yeah, I can completely understand. So, what are you doing like for to improve your English? Are you still working for the improvement?
Yeah, I talk to means call learners on audio call. That's all. But I don't do anything more than that. Uh,
Like, but you are speaking regularly through audio call, right?
Yeah, regularly, maximum I try to maintain my consistency on audio call because nowadays we have lots of opportunities, different groups. I have been added to different groups that I can maintain my consistency. I can at least keep in touch with the people.
Yeah, even I want to tell something here through this video conversation to my audience that now I want to have audio calls with the people who are in the Skype group. I have read a few messages from somebody that in this group all the YouTubers are here and they just want to create video conversation. So now I'm thinking that when I will go alone, like outside the house for walk or somewhere, I will surely connect to somebody for 15 minutes daily, and my timing around 5 to 6. So if anyone be like available at the same time, so you can connect with me now. And I would love to have audio conversation also. It's not something that I create only videos for my channel. Even apart from that, I had conversation for many with many people in my past, and I didn't upload those videos on my channel. It's totally because like they wanted to talk to me. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
this is what I would
Really.
say.
Yeah, I connect to people. Really, I want to talk to people, and especially to you as well. But I don't want to upload on YouTube.
But I will upload this video on YouTube.
Okay. So whenever you are free, just drop a message. Definitely, I like to talk to you.
Sure, we'll connect through audio calls as well. I'll do the same, no problem at all. Because what happened earlier, I used to walk in the evening 5 to 6, and at that time I used to connect with the people through audio calls, not on the Skype group, but I used to use one feature from Clappingo, that is peer learning. So I used to talk on like half an hour or sometimes 1 hour just on audio call. So I like doing it because audio call is something in like I'm feeling very comfortable with. I don't need to be ready for them, like talk to them. I don't need to sit in front of a camera. I can just do my household chores, and at the same time I can conversate with the other people. That is also quite beneficial. So I do it.
Yeah, I have heard that peer learning. One day you have introduced and you have given some information about peer learning. How is that peer learning? Does it work well?
It worked really well for me, to be honest, because now I'm not a part of that group, or I'm not using Clappingo anymore because I'm taking sessions on English Yari these days. But yes, when I use that application for peer learning, I most of the time I found or connected with only those people who used to be like professionals, maybe teachers, sometimes engineer, sometimes doctors, and their English is already good. So like when I used to connect with them, it is 100% like I used to feel really confident because I used to feel that I'm getting something extra. They are like one level ahead sometimes. So that's how I like it.
Okay, but I didn't try it out. I have seen one of your video regarding that, but I totally forgot about that because now we have enough audio call groups. So I was
Ah,
focusing on that. Anyway, I want to try it out that as well. If it is beneficial, definitely it is good. Yeah.
yeah, no, but one thing is also there, like we have created such groups for English learners, and these are the most beneficial ones because we are not finding fake people here. For example, if I talk about other applications which are there for the learners, sometimes like many people are fake. They just want to connect to just join to connect with like for time pass, not for learning English. But the groups which we have in Skype, they are purely for learning English. The motive of all the learners are one, to communicate with others. So these are already helpful. But yes, if I talk about the peer learning, you are going to get those advanced people who are already good in English. So you are going to learn something through them.
Yeah, yeah. See, because when we talk to professional people, there we get different good topics. So
Okay.
yeah, apart from language, we will get good knowledge as well from them. That also is equally important, right? See, now we have been talking on this language for a quite long time. So we need a little bit information. We need a little bit knowledge as well from others. That also
Mm.
is equally important. So I think we need to expand
Mhm.
our horizon.
All right, Sunny, yeah. But you're already so well in English. Why do you want to use that peer feature? That is for those who are not good in English. You are already, I feel, very much fluent.
See, I'm not only talking means looking for fluency. I need to connect to people in order to get more knowledge because whatever I
Oh.
know, I want to learn from them. And when I talk to professionals, when I talk to people like you, I feel that I'm more confident. I get more confidence. Otherwise, only we are at comfort zone. And no, this is not enough for us to grow, to upskill our ability.
That's you mentioned really correct that we need to communicate. And you know what? Sometimes it's very necessary to communicate with someone without any reason. There's not always a reason to talk with somebody. When you feel like alone, when you feel bored, when you communicate, when you express your thoughts, when you listen to them, ultimately we are, sharing our things, and we feel very happy inside. And it's a human nature that we want to talk. So that is a really nice thing you're doing.
Yeah, see, that's true. Because when we start to watch YouTube like you, people like you, there we realize that yes, there are certain area there also we can join and we can improve our knowledge. Really, it
Mm.
changed our life and perception, everything. So I don't want to say more than this. It's quite
And you
beneficial
know
for
what?
everyone.
Yeah, that is why I have seen that this is developing like society to society. People are creating clubs where the people who want to talk or communicate, they can gather together and they can just transfer the information which they have, and they can just communicate. It's a kind of community they are building. So these kinds of club are really helpful for the people who are like senior citizen, who are not really, because at that age, like after 50 or 60, I feel that even for me as well, when I'll be like in the age of 50 or 60, I might feel alone. And at that time I need people from my age who can understand my feelings, who can, spend some time with me. So I think for those, now I have seen this modern system that people are creating kind of clubs, and you can join those clubs and talk to other people.
Yeah, see, really, I have noticed many changes nowadays we are witnessing in this digital era, right? So
Yes.
many thing we learn through this YouTube. I have learned a lot from this YouTube, and it has that I have implemented everything in my practical life also. So our mindset also change accordingly, and the same thing reflecting in our family life and everywhere. Now I can find a peace of mind in our life, and now we realize the real purpose of our life by watching different things. And after COVID, I think it is a boon we all have achieved, right? COVID really helped a lot. It is like a blessing in disguise.
Yes, 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 that's true. I completely agree with your point. So apart from like learning things, what is your hobby? What do you like to do in your free time?
Free time, really now my focus is I have started a mathematics channel. I prefer learning and means working on my mathematical skill. And I have started a channel as well, and I just uploading videos on that. Now I am working for that, and I need to create different videos, and I'm exploring different aspects of mathematics. That is my real area. I love to work on that. Apart from that, whenever I feel to talk to people, I talk to people as well in order to improve my English language as well. Both I'm
Amazing, amazing. So like what kind of maths, like what uh class do you cover? Like
yeah.
for first
Now
or 12th
and up to ninth, I can easily
up
manage.
to
Now
9?
I'm for my 10th grade. If I complete 10th grade as well, I can professionally start a channel or I
Okay,
can
so
start a tuition center or something like that. That is my aim and target.
that's great. So do you also provide tuition, home tuitions and all?
Not yet started because now my kids, they are studying, so I need to help them. So after that, once they completed their education, definitely I will start something for teaching maths. That is my area, my area
That's
of
amazing.
expertise.
That's amazing. So you're good at math, but you are learning English. Great.
English, English is really required, right? In order to see if I want to teach my kids nowadays, English is really required, right? So that also is another reason why I'm working on my English skill. Earlier, I was not doing anything for my English skill. Once I told you because of you people, I started to learn this language and started to speak on this language. So it was
Amazing.
great. Now I can do many things on for my mathematics.
Okay, good to know about that. Okay, do you also started your channel like YouTube English channel, or like you are just talking to YouTubers?
No, mathematics, just teaching mathematics.
Mathematics, yes, you told me. Like I'm talking about, do you have your own English channel also, or it's only mathematics channel?
No, I didn't start English channel because I'm not good at English. I know that. So I don't want to start a channel.
Good. You're already good. Oh my God, how can you say that? You're so confident. You're speaking so naturally. I don't think that you're finding any kind of difficulty, or like you're thinking before you speak. You're so spontaneous. You're answering really nicely. I think you're much, much better than me also.
But
Yeah.
you can easily and means you can easily strike means start the conversation. You can ask different questions, but I'm not good at it. I don't know what to ask
Ah,
and to means and so I know I don't know how to keep others engaged in the conversation. I'm not good at it. That is the main reason I don't start conversation.
okay. And you know what? Earlier, I was also not good at that. I did not know how to initiate a conversation. But when I'm having it right now in front of you, and I can see that you're not initiating it, I'm trying to speak more. So this is the kind of skill you can develop when you are facing this kind of situation. And earlier, I remember that I had a session with Ashutosh. Do you know Ashutosh? He is also a
Yeah,
YouTuber.
I know, yeah.
Okay, so one day when I was having a conversation with him and I invited him on my channel. So when he asked me to host the conversation, I said, no, I can't host. It's not something that I can do it. It's not my cup of tea. You should have to host. He said, I'm coming on your channel. You should be the host here and you should initiate the conversation. I said, I learn it later, but for now you have to start and you will have to ask a questions and I'm going to reply you. So like from then till now, it has been like more than 6 months or 8 months. I'm trying to initiate the conversation. I'm trying to host the people who are joining on my channel, and it is really required confidence. And that is I'm telling you from my personal experience. As you have said that you're not able to do it, I can understand your situation, and I can say that I completely resonate with you because I was like the same, like you're on that stage. But now I feel that just having conversation with more and more people, I'm getting that skill into me. Yeah, now I'm able to initiate the conversation. Yeah.
Yeah, that see, this is the best quality I can say every YouTuber may need. They can ask different questions and they know how to keep the conversation more attractive. That's the best quality that I'm really want, that I'm looking for. Once I go, I feel that okay, I have received that quality. Definitely, I will start a channel. Until that time, no, no way. I cannot do that because I will think, oh my God, what I can ask, which question I can raise. This is really a tough situation for me.
But you know what? If you really want to develop this skill, it is also a skill. And this is important in today's era. You have to know that how to initiate a conversation and how to keep engaging that. So what you can do, there's a good thing. I have learned this thing from one of the other YouTubers. You can do one thing, like before having any session, you can just note down a few questions in your paper and you can keep it in front of you. So every time when you have sessions, you just need to ask those questions. When other person answers those questions, you can pick anything from that answer and you can ask questions again. If you like feel that you're running out of questions, you have written only 5 questions, they are going to get over, so you can just pick any questions from their answers only. And if you will keep doing it for a few months, you will become habitual of initiating the conversation or hosting a conversation.
Anyway, I will try to learn that, but no, now I'm not confident for that. As you said, as I reach my 50s and 16s, sometimes I also feel so loneliness. Then I will start doing something like that in order to get the people and keep myself busy with a different subject. Definitely, it is a yeah good scope for all of us in future. Something we can do, right? This is a
And I think you mentioned this point very rightly. People don't think about this point. People only think about that how we are speaking, how our English is, how our communication is. But it ultimately depends on that how you take the conversation ahead. If two people are communicating and both were silent, how you are going to create that conversation ultimately, and that is something very important. But no one talks about that. I think we should come to the front and we should build that skill also. And it is an important skill, must say.
yeah, that is most important.
Yeah, because I didn't have that skill, so I can understand the importance of this skill. But eventually I'm learning. It's been long time I'm on YouTube. Sometimes I connect with the people who are like shy in nature. Sometimes I connect with the people who are like very introvert. And just to keep the conversation engaging, I need to ask something and something, randomly. And this is how it's coming to me. So I am also learning this thing.
No, you are not learning. You have learned it. You are the real host. That's the reason
No,
we are comfortable when we come to you, when we talk to you.
I'm feeling so much comfortable in front of you because it's our second conversation. If you might be the first person or like first time we connect, I might feel shy to ask you a few questions because you should understand the person sitting in front of you, what kind of questions you can ask to her or him. So that is also important to understand. So just because we are connecting second time and I know that your English is already good, so I'm able to, come out of my comfort zone and I ask you questions and all. Okay, now last question. Like how your daily routine looks like.
My daily routine.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, same like everyone. I'm busy with my household chores, and apart from that, I'm just trying to learn this language and my normal study routine related to maths. These are nothing more than that. That's all.
You explained it very short.
Oh my God, what I want to tell about my daily routine. See, these
At
are
what
the
time do you wake
normal
up?
I'm doing.
At what time do you wake up?
I wake up at 6 o'clock.
Oh, it's too early, but why?
No, my kids they want to go to school at 6:30.
6:30.
6:30, yeah. 6:30
It's
they need
too
to,
early.
it's too early. But nowadays,
I mean,
it's Ramadan time, so they leave at 7:30. Otherwise, they leave exact at 6:30.
oh my God, it's too early. And you know what? I wake up 6:30, not even 30, 6:45. I wake up 6:45 and my son, he goes to school around 7:30. His bus usually arrives at 7:30 or 7:40 sometimes. So,
Oh,
and I used to feel that I'm the unlucky one because I have seen like my neighbors' kids, they usually like go around 8 o'clock. So even in the winters, I was feeling like difficult to wake up too early. It's really not good to wake up early in the winters. I do not prefer it, but somehow I have to do it because of my children. But 6:30 is too early.
here the timing is like that. 6:30 their bus comes, and around 2 o'clock they reach back. Then they have enough time. After 2 o'clock, they have enough time. They can do whatever they like. And what time you go to bed? I want to know first that thing. When what time you go to bed?
I go to bed around 11 and but I sleep around 12:30 or 1.
Oh, 12:30 and 1. That is the reason you get up late.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And if you are saying late, it's early for me. I would love to wake up like 8 o'clock in the morning. I do not want to get up early, but just because it's like my children, I have to get up. You know what? One thing I would love to share with you, maybe all mothers can resonate with it. When we are mother, we need some alone time, which we cannot get during the day. Sometimes if you are like you are busy whole day because your kids are asking something and something whole day you are occupied, you cannot sit at one place for more than 20 minutes. This is what I have observed in young kids. So night is the only time when no one is going to disturb you. You can do whatever you want, what you can follow your passion. So for me, after 11 is my golden time. I feel so
Yeah,
happy and excited for
you
that
feel
time.
more productive, right? Nighttime you feel more productive
More
because
productive.
your
Yeah.
kids are too young. That's the reason.
Yeah, I feel so nice that no one is going to disturb me now. No one is asking me water or food or like anything else. It's me time. I can do whatever I want. If I want to read book, I can do it. But usually I don't read because my child is, they sleep with me. So if I will turn on the light, they might wake up. So I'm avoiding reading. I avoid reading and instead I do editing and nighttime is the best time for editing videos. You can concentrate and you can put your video in a you can present your video in a better way. So this is what I do at night. And sometimes I sleep around 2 also.
I can resonate with you. My when my kids were young, I also was the same like this. But now we get enough time. See, when they grow big, you don't need to worry about that. So I want to ask you about that as well. What is your future plan? See, once your kids are grown, what do you want to be exactly?
I want see my elder one, he's really good in studies, so I want him to see at good level. And I'm not giving that much time to him for his studies, but I feel that in coming few years I need to spend a lot more time because if I'm not spending time now, maybe their basics will not clear. So it's the right time to invest in them and the future will be secure. They will be obviously after fifth grade, they will understand that okay, this is how we have to do. What we don't need to tell them. But at this age, it's very crucial time. I have to help them honestly. And apart from that, I want my children to be physically active, which is not in my case. My elder one, he's so sluggish. I can say that. Like all the time, he just be on sofa and you're watching TV. Maybe he like to jump, but in the house only. He doesn't actually go out of the house to play with friends like football or cricket, it's usually happened, on weekends, Saturday and Sunday, when my husband is there. My husband is really nice in that way because he's a sports person. So he take out kids like Saturday or Sunday with him, and he plays like football, sometimes cricket. Only 2 days they are getting that environment, but other 5 days it's just a boring day. They are in the home, maybe either they are watching TV, or maybe some art and craft, or sometimes like and now he has developed a new interest, like knowing about planets and different things. So he watched YouTube videos of Dhruv Rathi for the same, and he just engrossed in that, but he doesn't understand anything because it's very technical. For a first grade kid, it's not easy to understand. So now I find another channel which is like kids channel, where he can learn about planets and all. So this is what he's doing. So my future is like, I want my kids to be successful, obviously, and I want to get success for me as well, as and this is what my plan is.
Yeah, so what about your YouTube channel? You want to continue this in the future also. What do you find? Means what kind of scope do you find in your YouTube channel? So I
YouTube
think,
is always a part-time thing for me. It's never be a permanent thing for me, and it's like since its beginning, I this thing is already in my mind that I'm going to do YouTube for part-time in terms of financial stability, but full time just for following my passion. I'm spending more time on YouTube because it is my passion. But when it comes to financial stability, I do not look it for as a full time job. It is something I'm doing it part time, and I'm gonna do it for future as well, 100%, because I can see the growth, I can see the improvements in myself, and 100% I'm gonna do it in future also. I'm not going to quit.
hmm, yeah, it's good because you like it, you love it, and it's your passion. So definitely you can continue it. Yeah, it's not a big thing. So,
Yeah, yeah,
Karish,
yeah.
what else? And do you have any more questions?
No, no, I do not have any questions, but ultimately, I love the conversation we had, and it's really fruitful, and I feel really confident when I share something like my personal point of view. So I'm really happy to have this session with you, and now I have to cook food for my family. It's already late. I have to go now.
Definitely, definitely. Then thank you, Karishma, for
Yeah,
giving
sure.
me.
We'll see you next time. Maybe through audio call, we'll connect again.
Definitely, I want to talk to you on audio call. Okay,
Whenever
then
I'll available, I'll text you. Yeah. Bye bye.
sure. Bye bye. Take care.